most excited about going into 2017. Samsung is always on top of their game, introducing new technologies, especially when Apple doesn't choose to release them. Apple holds on to them for years and years and years, but Samsung is like, here, take it all now. We're gonna give you all of it. So for this year, the Samsung Galaxy S8 is going to be getting even bigger. The display is increasing in size, but bezels are shrinking. The war on bezels is going strong, and Samsung is winning that one, and I'm so happy for it. And although we won't be receiving 4K resolution on this phone, there will be other improvements, such as the P3 color gamut on the display, also a new RGB pixel structure, which means you'll get more vivid and brighter colors on that display. I just cannot wait for it. I'm an Apple guy, but Samsung always manages to get me excited. Now, a new leak shows that the display will be curved on the edges, just like the Mi Mix. So that's a very exciting change. It will be one of the sexiest phones in 2017. I'm almost sure of it. And sure, on paper, the Samsung Galaxy S8 will be amazing. It'll have so much improved technology, but the real showstopper is going to be the iPhone 8. A lot of phones start charging almost immediately. How crazy would that be? Also rumored is an IP68 water resistance rating, so it'll match the Galaxy S7 now at 5 feet for 30 minutes. I cannot wait for this one. Apple could even advertise it as a swim-proof device like the Apple Watch 2. But that's not the only Apple product that's going to be released later this year. Also, the iPhone 7s. So although the iPhone 8 will be the larger flagship model, Apple will want to introduce 2 cheaper models as well for everyone that doesn't want to go all out. Now these will be an LCD-equipped iPhone 7 upgrade. Basically, the S means speed. So it'll be a much faster version of the iPhone 7, but mostly internal changes. Although it is said to receive a stainless steel chassis, it'll be the same overall design. It's unlike Note 7, like a Phoenix, the Galaxy Note 8 will do much better and improve upon where the Note 7 failed. So the very first thing, obviously, is the battery issue. This time around, Samsung is going to be using LG's batteries, as they haven't had any issues with those, and this could actually be Samsung's first smartphone with a 4K display. Samsung usually likes to introduce the more complicated, advanced tech with the Note series, and this year we could be seeing the very same thing. Also, the new S Pen 2 with a built-in speaker, possibly to produce some kind of... And man, LG does not like to give up. So the G5, this was a smartphone that didn't do particularly too well. It was that modular phone that you can actually swap out the bottom for and introduce new features. Now, it was a great concept. Why would this phone fail and not sell very well? Well, the only problem was with a phone like this, where the whole marketing scheme is that you can add modules to the phone. If you don't introduce new modules and only keep 2, I think there was like a speaker one and a camera one, nobody will buy this phone based on that gimmick. Otherwise, it was a pretty mediocre Android phone. I didn't even open mine until just now. That's like half a year because I just wasn't excited for it. With the G6, LG is looking to fix that and stop thinking outside the box, basically think like every other smartphone manufacturer. We're going to be seeing a huge trend in front and back made of glass, and that's exactly what the LG is going to do. This leaked concept is what it's going to look like, lacking some hardware features that even the iPhone has, such as IP67 water resistance at the minimum. The camera was fantastic. That was a big plus to Google, but later this year, the Google Pixel 2 is said to be shipping with a dual camera sensor, as that is superior. It's going to have IP68 water resistance as well, as the first one didn't, and an all-glass design to allow for wireless charging. A phone like this. Of course, the tech is only possible with an organic LED panel, and I'm so excited to see this because this could start a revolution in smartphones. And the HTC 11. Who here even remembers what this company is? They used to make good phones back in the day, but now, not so much. Their sales aren't doing very well, but they're hoping to turn that around this year with the HTC 11. They're returning to their roots with a dual lens camera setup, just like on the iPhone 7 Plus, but they had this even earlier on their HTC 8. So they're hoping to improve the camera. The design itself could have a wireless charging compatible back with a glass design, and in general, they will be evolving the design that they had before. This is a leaked concept of the HTC 11. Nokia. Look who's back. They finally decided to pull their head out of Microsoft's ass and release a real Android phone. It's no wonder this thing sold out within a minute when it went on sale in Chinese markets. Now, this is a budget phone. It's about $250. But for the price, it's quite amazing what they managed to stuff inside of it. A Snapdragon 830 chip that's octa-core, and it's even better than the Snapdragon 821. It also does have an Adreno 505 GPU, so it's pretty well spec'd. Also, durability is still on the table like the older 3310. It has a Gorilla Glass 2.5D screen, which is very durable, but at the same time very aesthetically pleasing. It's already out in China, but it will hit the US market within a few weeks. So that's the Nokia 6. Actually pretty excited for this one. And the very last one is the Xiaomi Mi series. So whether it's the Mix 2 or the Xiaomi Mi 6, this brand is actually ahead of its time. Known once for copying Apple, they're outdoing them now. They're using ceramics in materials, bone-conducting earpieces for calls, and even laser technology in the cameras. It's amazing how far ahead of the game they are. It's just not implemented totally well with the software. I wish they would introduce a better skin or just a stock Android ROM with it. Otherwise, I'm very excited for what this phone company has to bring. I mean, look at this thing. It's a slice of the future. The borders, no bezels, it's just stunning. I cannot wait to see what they bring out next. And that's just a quick preview of the smartphones we have to look forward to